Differences between skewness, kurtosis, and moments. Skewness versus kurtosis versus moments. Skewness eludes the tendency of a distribution that determines its symmetry about the mean. Whereas, kurtosis means the measure of the respective sharpness of the curve in the frequency distribution. Whereas, moments is a brief period of time, or a specific point in time. The purpose of skewness is to measure the degree of lopsidedness in the distribution. Whereas, the purpose of kurtosis is to measure of degree of tailedness in the distribution. Whereas, the purpose of moments in statistics is to describe the shape of a distribution. The purpose of moments in mathematics is to find the center of mass, or balancing point. Skewness is an indicator of lack of equivalence in the frequency distribution. Whereas, kurtosis is the measure of data, which is either peaked or flat in relation to the normal distribution. Whereas, moments are the measures of distribution attributes such as mean, first moment, and variance, second moment. Skewness represents amount and direction of the skew. Whereas, kurtosis represents how tall and sharp the central peak is. Whereas, moments are measures of distribution attributes such as mean, the first moment, and variance, the second. There are two types of skewness such as symmetrical and asymmetrical or non-symmetrical. The asymmetrical skewness can be further divided into two types such as positively skewness and negative skewness. Whereas, there are three types of kurtosis such as leptokurtic, mesokurtic, and platykurtic. Whereas, in statistics, the first four moments are mean, variance, skewness, and kurtosis. Each of these four moments gives information about the dataset, such as central location, dispersion, asymmetry, and outliers. Diagrammatic representation of skewness, kurtosis, and moments are given. The first four moments are mean, variance, skewness, and kurtosis. In skewness, you can see three diagrams such as: the first diagram is skewed right, which is positively skewed. The second diagram is symmetric, which having zero skewness. And the second diagram is skewed left, which is negatively skewed. Whereas, in first diagram of platykurtic, the kurtosis value is less than 3, in second diagram of mesokurtic, the kurtosis value is equal to 3, and in third diagram of leptokurtic, the kurtosis value is greater than 3. Formula of skewness, kurtosis, and moments are also given for comparison. Number 1 type of skewness is symmetric skewness, which is a distribution is said to be symmetrical when the distribution on either side of the mean is a mirror image of the other. In a symmetrical distribution, mean, median, and mode are equal. There is no skewness in a perfectly symmetrical distribution. Number 2 type of skewness is asymmetric skewness. Asymmetrical or skewed distribution is one in which the spread of the frequencies is different on both the sides of the center point, or the frequency curve is more stretched towards one side or value of mean. Median and mode falls at different points. If distribution is non-symmetrical, then it is said to be skewed. Skewness can negative or positive. Positive skewness is the concentration of frequencies is more towards higher values of the variable, i.e. the right tail is longer than the left tail. Negative skewness is the concentration of frequencies is more towards the lower values of the variable, that is the left tail is longer than the right tail. Number type of kurtosis is leptokurtic, is a curve having a high peak than the normal distribution. In this curve, there is too much concentration of items near the central value. Number 2 type of kurtosis is mesokurtic, is a curve having a normal peak than the normal curve. In this curve, there is equal distribution of items around the central value. And number 3 type is platykurtic, is a curve having a low peak than the normal curve is called platykurtic. In this curve, there is less concentration of items around the central value. Whereas, the first four moments are mean, variance, skewness, and kurtosis. Kindly subscribe my YouTube channel Thesis Helper. Thanks for watching.